boss battle music, right? Like that one. Last reaction. Now I'm gonna find another one. Which is like this, yeah. And I am definitely gonna do a boss music video. I love this stuff. I love it. I have to say, after that reaction, I kinda like that. My favorite, yeah. Like, yeah. See the reason for the solos? Yes. This is like a solo battle. So, hello everyone, it's time for another Band-Maid reaction, and today I feel a little bit mean, honestly, right? Because I really liked From Now On in my last reaction. That was a 10/10 of me, really enjoyed it, felt like a typical, boss battle music, right? I was like, my god, this screams fantasy to me, I loved it. So this time, I was like, I guess I have to find a video without Saiki in it, without the lead singers. I felt a little mean, I was like going around being like, okay, I have to find one of the Band-Maid, this onset here. I don't see her in this onset video. So I felt a little mean, like I have to ignore her, I have to find what she is in it. But anyway guys, so welcome to an onset reaction first time. Here we go, onset, live. Maybe it's too loud, honestly. Maybe it's too loud, we'll see. See, so I feel bad, guys. I feel bad. I said in the intro, I picked out a video where I think there is no Saiki and there is no singer in. I'm just like, I want to have another boss battle music, right? Like that one. Last reaction. Now I'm gonna find another one. Which is like this, yeah. I feel a little bad now. I feel a little bad, honestly. Being a bad boy, man. Second one. I've seen it live now, yeah. Seen it live. Yeah, I want to do boss music. Yeah, I want to do boss music. And I am definitely gonna do a boss music video for that matter on like video games. Absolutely. Every time. I love this stuff. I love it. I have to say, after that reaction, I kinda like that. My favorite, yeah, like, yeah. But I just corrected last time, and I was like, I think I have these things right, so the singer can take a reference. This is definitely like a complete mission where you're like, we're doing these things so the singer can break. It's not a good singer, I used to sing in my band back in high school. This is a very like that. Here we go. Yeah. See the reason for the solos? Yes. Oh, nice. This is like a solo battle. This is like a here for who is the best. Who is the best solo? Oh, that was the best. Happening up between them. Yeah, I was like, oh yes. I'm so happy. Happy to have seen her. She looks happier here in the live than she does in the YouTube videos. Come on, yeah. That was like, she looks way happier. Am I the only one? I was like, yeah, she looks really happy. This is longer than another one. That's one of you. another battle music. I keep calling it, it's another like battle music theme. He calls it the best part, because they watch it that. Obviously, this is the best part. You know what I love this part, yeah, you get to like the fight here. You know? Then it's like, bam! Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm doing my own solo! Come on! It's like the battle, yeah, they're gonna do one solo each. That is beautiful. I'm also here. Come on, I need more of this music again. I need more competitiveness. That is beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I said earlier, I felt a little bad. Right? So in the intro here, I felt a little bad. I was just like, okay, guys, I really liked from now on, right? Perfect. That kind of like, boss bad music feel to it. So I kind of spent around and I was like, okay, next reaction to Band-Maid, I'm gonna have to find another non-lyric ones. It feels kind of, I was like, yeah, I can look at the thumbnails and so on. It is kind of interesting because I don't want to get spoiled either, you know what I mean? So I didn't wanna, I wanna give you guys a genuine, like, first time listening, first time react to it, first time watching, whatever you call it. So I didn't want to go into it and listen to like all the songs, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't pick onset here based on like, I didn't listen to every song for like a minute. Oh, she's not here, right? But I kind of looked at the thumbnails, and then I guessed this one was like, I don't see her in the thumbnails, you know what I mean? Because you kind of, otherwise, of course, usually you can see, in the thumbnails. I was like, okay, I don't see her in the thumbnail here. She probably is not singing here. This is probably another instrumental. Okay, let's go for this. That's how I picked onset, yeah. On the thumbnail alone, basically. And I guessed it's gonna be this one, but I think, yeah. So I like this song a lot. And the way I would describe it, if I compare it to from now on, is that, and again, I will do like video game comparison here. Okay, this is the way in my mind works, right? This song here felt more like a battle music. And what that I mean is that the last was like a boss team, right, you know? So it's been like Final Fantasy or 33 or whatever, right? But you get my point. Breath of Fire, Suikoden or whatever, right? This one here felt like the classic, the classic like battle team, whatever, right? In that kind of sense, right? Kind of this like normal. We walk in the forest. Here comes 3 goblins, and I'm playing, right? This is how this felt more. Where the last version I did then before this, from now on, that felt more like a typical. Again, then the boss, right? The dragon in the forest. Yeah, that felt more like the fight. Maybe even, like I said, a final boss fight. Right? So it felt more like that. So they're very similar, and they do feel inspired by that. Maybe that's just me, but they do feel kind of inspired by that. They kind of give me that classic, like Japanese role-playing boss battle music, right? And this then instead give me that, like, battle team. You know what I mean? Like hardcore battle team, right? But I really liked it. That being said, you like me video games? I think I would say that I liked from now on more. A little bit more, and that's just like in games, right? Because that is like the boss fight, like still more fighting, Yeah, that feels a little more like I think it had a little more punch to it. That one for me was a strong, from now on for me it was like that's my favorite aesthetic so far from this. Yeah, that was a strong 10 out of 10 for me. So that was like my immediate favorite. Of these ones. This was good too, but it's like a 9 for me. Yeah. It's slightly. I mean, it's not bad, but but the other one was just like smack. Yeah, from now on for me was just like super, super amazing. That was my, cause I keep saying it, massive 10 out of 10 for me. And on that notion, right? Please leave a comment below if you have other songs. Like I said earlier, I don't want to get spoiled. I don't want to have to go in and look at all their videos or music or whatever. Right? So yeah, please give a comment below if you know like the list of of the same team then, like other non-leaders or whatever, right? And so forth, right? It'd be easy for me to here I guess correctly, but I think it's like after I've done it a few times, there's gonna be fewer left or whatever. So it's a side point. Let's go over like visually, of course. This one here is different than the other one, right? Because it is of course an official live video. This music comes out stronger, right, in live, I think. But from a visual standpoint, it is what it is, right? And no, but I mean, like, if you watch like a music video, there's some storyline there. For example, the one where there was like a fighting couple. I mean, there's some storyline there. There's some kind of like characters, or there's some journey or whatever, right? In the live performance, while it's music usually sounds better, I think. It depends a little bit, but for most bands. It's more like stage effects, right, you know? So visually, yeah, I mean, it looks fine, right? You can have pleasant thing, you have the smoke coming up, right? You have the different color schemes, you have different changes depending on who is playing, what instrument, you're gonna have different lights going on, right? And for example, you know, she has like a red flower, she's like a red thing behind her in the beginning of the live performance, you can feel a theme going on there. Like I said, I think in my first actual Band-Maid video, or second one, is that there's a very classic thing in Japanese culture between red and blue, right? It's kind of that old, say it, video game thing with like red and blue side, right? Alliance and Axis or whatever, yeah, but a little bit like that. So in Japanese culture, blue and red is a very classic theme because it's in Band-Maid, right? You know, one person with a blue flower, with a red flower, right? You know, so, and it was constant Uni, just like whatever earlier. My point now is that we do see it in a similar way here, right? In the live performance as well, right? We have a lot of these red and blue lighting effects. It's also, of course, because you have the what's called the RGB color scheme is the basis, of course, for your typical, you know, lighting, right? You know, your actual like lighting source will usually be an RGB. That's also the reason why, obviously. But I think it's to me at least, this kind of you know, Japanese, so to speak, right? Because they do love to play with the red and blue color scheme. Okay, she's standing in red, she's standing in blue. You know, they love doing this thing in Japanese performance. It's just very classic, I think, in Japanese culture. Visual, of course, is the best part, right? When you have each person like popping up, they get their own lighting spot, they do the solo. Then touches the next person, the lighting changes, right? It goes around like that. So obviously, I think this is the best from a visual standpoint. And also, overall, they were the best music part as well, right? This kind of got like, you know, dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah, each person doing like their own solo stuff in a row, right? This is definitely the best visual bit here. Look at this smile, guys. Look at that smile, man. Look how happy she is. When I watched the first time, I was like, my gosh, she looks so happy. They're making the drama happy. But seriously, I felt that when I was watching, you know, Band-Maid like live performance, they seem happier than like when they're doing some kind of, you know, musical video in the studio, right? Sure, it's some kind of storytelling in the music video, but they do actually look, I think, happier, all of them, especially this in here, which was, yeah, this is a very great, amazing smile. They look happier when they're actually on stage, I feel, than they are in the videos. Yeah, they're a little more like, you know, this is how I stand over here, I have to do this thing or something. If it's a little more, I guess, mechanic, this was more genuine, I feel, when you're performing on the actual, in front of all the fans, right? But anyway, guys, if you subscribe, put the like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow with, of course, another reaction to the Band-Maid anime, which I think was really fun in this episode. Now the sisters, I love with her. It's like Yuri now. Her sister's like, oh, I want my sister. She played music for her, and she's like, oh, Oni-san! Like, I'm waiting for that moment. She's like, oh my god, Oni-san! Doki doki, Oni-san! Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. And I still have a great day.